Hey guys, it's Valdox here, and today I'm going to give you guys some tips and tricks on how to get 9 wins and earn this new Inferno Dragon emote. Now, during draft battles, a majority of times you may feel unlucky that you're given horrible cards in your deck, but with tweaking your playing style, you can win a lot more of your matchups. Make sure to stay tuned and watch the entire video, because later in the video, I'm going to share some replays with you and explain my thought process of my draft picks. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Hit the bell icon to get notified for my new uploads. Let's get right into the video and start by introducing our first tip. Tip number 1. Pick cheap elixir cards. When you choose your draft picks, you choose stronger cards which are usually heavily in elixir cost. To defend with a high elixir cost deck is hard because you're going to have to wait for elixir and have no cards to use when defending. But with a cheap elixir card deck, you will always have a card in hand that's low elixir that you can defend, whether you or not you have a lot of elixir or little elixir. Remember that not every card has to have a low elixir cost. Just balance your deck to make sure the average elixir cost is 4 or under. Tip number 2. Counter your opponent's deck. After choosing your first card, you will have to think about the previous draft picks and which cards can help you counter the opponent. For example, if you gave the opponent minion horde, you should take arrows instead of log, because arrows can take care of a minion horde, while log cannot. In other instances, you will pick cards that can counter your troops so the opponent can. For instance, if you had to pick a bomb tower or Tesla, and in your previous pick you choose a witch, you would not want to give the opponent bomb tower, because the bomb tower is gonna defend the witch. 3. Tip number 3. The most important tip. Pick uncomfortable cards. Now, when you're playing a draft pick, you might say, I hate Expo. I don't want to use this card. So you might not take it. But when you dislike facing it, you should actually pick it, because this allows you to stand strong in the matchup against the opponent, and they can't take advantage of your weakness against Expo perhaps, and you don't even have to play the Expo throughout your matchup. Tip number 4. Play passive. Playing passive allows you to make positive elixir trades and counter a push when the opponent wastes too much elixir. When you run into double elixir, you should play more aggressive, since defending will be much easier. Now, since we're done with the tips, we're going to get into the replays, and I'm going to show you my logic of why I pick each card. In the first matchup, I'm going to be picking between Barbarian and Arrows. I'm going to easily pick Barbarian Barrel, because Arrows is a good card, but it's cheap. It's more expensive. Second of all, Barbarian can take care of cards like Musketeer and Wizard. Now, this is just personal preference, but I'm just gonna go with a Hog Rider. Now that we have the swarm of skeleton army and minions, we have nothing to defend the balloon we just gave him, so we're gonna take balloon. We're gonna take minions. I don't know why I said balloon. And minions can defend the skeleton army. In addition, we have the executioner that can easily defend the electro dragon, and it can also defend swarms like minion horde. When I start this match, I realized he gave me a barbarian hut. I thought I would just place it down, because if he places down any cards like balloon, that attack buildings first, we'd be able to defend it, and also any bridge spam, we would be able to defend it. Now that he placed down his electro dragon, I'm gonna wait for the electro dragon to come a little bit closer to my side of it and place down my executioner. I was just really curious about this first play on why he placed down his goblin hut like that, but I'm just gonna, I honestly don't care. So we're just gonna take out that magic archer. In this matchup, magic archer is really annoying, but we can easily take it out if it's close to if it's on the bridge. One mistake I made during this matchup was I could easily figure out when the opponent had skeleton army in hand, but I would always push when the opponent had skeleton army in hand to defend my hog rider. In this situation, when you're playing draft, you should find out what counters does the opponent have to your win condition, and find out when it's out of cycle so you can use it and get value with it. He placed down a new goblin hut. I'm going to use my barbell to defend it. Him showing that his baby dragon, I'm just going to defend it with our executioner. The good thing about our executioner is it has enough health to take care of the goblins as well as the baby dragon. Now, since it's double elixir, I decided to be a little bit more aggressive here. But then this is where you show me he had Royal recruits. I didn't really think I would have trouble defending Royal recruits. And as you can see on the left lane, he decided to make a big push so we can try and get down our Mega Minion as fast as possible. We placed down our Mega Minion to defend the Electro Dragon, but it easily gets killed. Now that he placed down his skeleton army for the first time and we had our hog rider in cycle, we're going to take advantage of that. We're also going to place down our executioner to defend that royal recruits, and on the right side we're going to use our flying machine. Now that the electro dragon is not going to go down, we're going to have to place down a mega minion. Now this time we're just going to place down our executioner to defend both the skeleton army and the baby dragon. Now that magic archer is really annoying, but our flying machine is not able to kill it, unfortunately, so I'm gonna barbarial the magic archer. Since the mega minion can take care of the balloon by itself, although we get death damage, it's still okay. Now that he placed down his skeleton army close to the bridge, we're gonna be able to take it out with our barbarian barrel, and that's gonna allow us to place down our hog rider and win the match. I'd say it's very important to find out your opponent's counters to your win condition. If you can do that, you're probably gonna win a lot more often than you think. So we're gonna hop into our second match. First draft pick, I'm gonna choose the Firecracker. Firecracker is cheaper in elixir. Firecracker is hard to deal with and has a unique ability which allows it to move lanes if it wanted to, or travel backwards when it shoots. Our second pick, I'd say either or is fine, but I'm choosing Heal Spirit because of its unique ability and it's easy to cycle. Finally, these are both win conditions, but with my deck, I'd probably choose Hog Rider because if I wanted to, I could use Firecracker to defend the skeleton barrel. And I'm gonna use Ice Golem to kite if necessary. In our starting hand, we can see the opponent gave us Log, So we're going to use that log to defend the skeleton barrel after it pops on our tower. We're just going to cycle. So we're going to place down our ice golem. After I realize he's trying to go aggressive, I'm going to place down a hog on right lane. After, I'm just going to place down a firecracker to defend those goblins. Although it doesn't do a great job, it pushes itself all the way to the left-hand tower to defend that giant. We're going to place down a royal ghost to take out the wizard, and we're going to place down a ice golem to take care of the damage dealt by the executioner. Just gonna patiently wait for the opportunity to place down our hog rider. Since we weren't able to take out the executioner, we had to place down a firecracker. We're gonna place down a royal ghost to take care of it. Unfortunately, our firecracker did die. He's able to successfully defend my royal ghost, but he wastes too much elixir. So we're gonna go with a small push here with electro dragon, and we're gonna place down our hog rider. Turns out he has spear goblins and executioner to defend it. At first I thought if the E-drag was gonna activate the king tower. Now since he pushed with a giant, we're gonna have to be very cautious. We used our ice golem to tank the damage of the executioner. I thought of pushing because he was able to get so much damage on my tower. We're still in the damage lead, but he was able to get more. The opponent was able to get more damage than me. Fortunately for us, there's only 30 seconds left. So I'm thinking of pushing the left side lane in case anything goes wrong. So since with that push, we're able to get tons of damage. But the thing is, time's almost running out, and I'm not sure whether we're going to be able to defend this giant or not. So I'm going to log it. But since I don't do anything about the wizard, it's going to take down our tower. I'm going to start putting down our hog rider because I need to take down the tower to win the game. I'm going to use our ice golem to tank. I'm going to place down our firecracker to get that splash to kill the dark prince. Unfortunately, we take lots of damage here, and I know this is our only chance. So I place down the hog rider. We get lots of damage, and because of the firecracker, it locks on and gets damage to the tower, and we're able to win this match. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you learned a lot about draft challenges, and I hope you get the 9 wins. I'll see you guys next time.